The Chinese government, in its opposition to THAAD, has targeted South Korean retail giant Lotte Group for particularly harsh treatment. The company's online operations have been hit hard this week after it agreed to provide the land for the missile defense system. And as our Kim Hye-sung reports, other Korean companies could soon be targeted as well.
Lotte Group's Chinese website has been shut down since Tuesday, the same day Lotte finalized a deal to provide the land for South Korea to host the U.S. missile defense system, THAAD. The retail giant said its Chinese website suffered a disruption that may have been a cyber attack by unidentified Chinese hackers. Lotte Mart has been selling products on Chinese e-commerce site JD.com since last July, but now that's all gone too. This comes amid rising tensions between Seoul and Beijing over the deployment of THAAD to the southeast county of Seongju. And Lotte Group isn't the only target. Numerous Chinese state media outlets have urged Chinese consumers to boycott other South Korean companies like Samsung and Hyundai, both of which have factories in China.
The Chinese government cannot officially impose harsh sanctions on Korean companies' goods, which would go against WTO regulations and free trade agreements. That's why Chinese state media is in a way encouraging Chinese people to boycott Korean goods. This is very worrisome because China is the biggest market for Korean companies' finished and intermediary goods.
Experts also warn that China could change its tax and customs rules to withhold important approvals for Korean products. For instance, last December, Beijing banned imports of 28 cosmetic products, 19 of which were Korean, saying they lacked the hygiene certificates required by the Chinese authorities. Since South Korea decided last July to deploy the THAAD system, China has retaliated against Korean companies and cultural exports. And now concern is growing over the strain on bilateral ties now that China's encouraging its ordinary people to boycott Korean products as well. Kim Hye-sung, Arirang News.